In this video, you're not just learning about the drone, I'm taking you through everything. So you can do this with any of your drones. I'm gonna take you through putting RPM filtering on it, how you can tune it, how you can like do all the settings through Betaflight and stuff that I would do. It's all in here, and that works for just every drone, not just this one. So let's start the video, but I just wanted to tell you right away, it covers like everything. What's the best budget 5-inch that you can get right now? Everyone's buying the iFlight Nazgul, and I like finding something a little obscure, different, whatever. I'm a sub 250 guy. This probably isn't even gonna be drone for me. A while ago, I found like 7-inch drones for $200 or whatever. Look at my videos, you can find the video. I didn't buy one of those cheap drones because I didn't have batteries. And I'm a product tester on Amazon, and Amazon showed me these batteries, these CH&L, which I'm actually scared of because I've seen one on fire, and my buddy said that 2 of them blew up on him, one while he was flying and another one while charging, so that's a little bit scary. That was the reason I didn't get one of the big drones. Bloody construction every day. I didn't want to spend 50 bucks on batteries that I'm not really going to use. The Axis Manta 5 SE. And I like Axis Flying. I'd like them to sponsor me. I'd like anyone to sponsor me. I think that they make some good stuff, even though I don't use any of their stuff. So it's just, I like the way things look and stuff. I do have a link for it, an affiliate link. They did not send it to me. I paid for it with my whole money, and I didn't buy it off their site, okay? I'm cheap, and I found it on Banggood for $188. And that's literally the only reason you're seeing this video. Like, I could not get it. We're gonna fly this. We're gonna compare it to the 4-inch, and we're gonna see, is it really more fun? Because I find that my 3.5 4-inch is just as much fun, if not more. Actually, I'll probably compare it to my, this is what happens every time I try to make a video. It's called ADD. The unboxing and hope that my phone doesn't overheat. Yeah, greatest thing ever. This thing appealed to me. It has a 1.6 watt VTX. It's all analog. I wanted to kind of see what their analog camera looks like and whatever on a bigger drone. I wanted to just have a 5-inch and just see if the experience is going to be amazing. It looks beautiful. It's too cheap. Like, it's just everything else on their site is pretty expensive. But see, if you don't want to buy on Banggood or AliExpress and wait a month for things to show up, I don't mind. I look at it kind of like a surprise. Like, I don't really care when it shows up. It does. I'm like, yay! It said it wouldn't come till November. It's not even November yet. It came. We got it. So we're excited. Look at how pretty it looks. I was like, wow, this is pretty light too. This is lighter than the Nazgul. This is about the same price. You can buy it off their website for, I think, around $250, which I don't think is bad at all. Use my link, please. Or you can find it on AliExpress if you're cheap like me. And yeah, look at that though. That's just like, you can't like buy these parts and build it for that price. And the props are pointed out. Like, it's just nothing to build. Just put the props on and send it. It has express ELRS. It even has bloody GPS. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Can you see it? Like, it feels good. It looks sexy. Does it not come with an antenna? That's weird. Oh, it comes with an antenna. Woo! I was like, what? I have to put my own antenna on? What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Some plastic on it. So this is going to be the first 5-inch that I might keep. And honestly, if it's not that great, I'll just take all the parts and put it onto a little 3.5 or 4-inch. Like, but it's just, it's nice. It has a CADX camera. I was hoping it was going to have their Axis camera. I wanted to test the camera, so that's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, why would they have a CADX camera when they make their own cameras? Very sus. It looks like it has one of those 35 stacks. I like that there's a USB-C connector. That's nice. We got their new 1.5 Smurf, whatever, VTX. I want to see what this looks like. I want to see what the video looks like out of like a non-nano camera. Are they gonna fit? Yeah, they're gonna fit. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna rip. This is probably going to be terrifying. I'm going to take this off, do a little bit of weight savings. I'm not going to strap a GoPro on it. Only fly naked GoPros. I want to try GPS out? I don't know. The idea of just disarming a quad is kind of scary. Feels nice. It's beautiful. I like it. It's my kind of drone. It's the first budget 5-inch that I saw where it was like, wow, I really want this. The camera sticks out. Okay, so we're gonna... this kind of goes beyond the camera, but I don't know. This should have a bumper. We'll design a 3D printed bumper for that, and maybe I'll design some better bumpers for the front. I'll do all that if I really like it. It should have some like TPU bumpers. You could easily accessorize it with a bumper there. It should have more of a bumper in front. That drives me nuts too, where it's always on the tips of the drone. Discus has bumper protectors that are in front of the motors, and it protects the frame at the same time. So see, why would I go and buy something that's more expensive? Well, this is actually more expensive than this because it's sweet and all premium parts and whatever, but whatever, like this is heavier, more dangerous, the batteries and all that stuff. Usually this is a lot more expensive too, but this one's so cheap. Buy one right now off Access. That way if you have any problems you can easily deal with them instead of Asian companies where you never, well, they're Asian too. Instead of Banggood or AliExpress where you never know when it's gonna show up and good luck trying to return. You know, I'm sketchy like that. I'd suggest you buy it off the company so that I can get the affiliate links and you can probably get it faster. That's the truth. Or just order one of these off of me because they're fun, safe, and the batteries are cheaper at least. We're gonna compare them to each other, see if I fall in love with a 5-inch drone or if I just take it and strip it for parts. Get this thing up and running and set up. You're gonna go to beta flight, needs to refresh. Okay, refresh it. Now you can do all of beta flight right off the browser, so you don't have to bother with putting it on your computer anymore. So we're plugging it in. We just plugged it in, boom, boom, boom. Just because everyone should know they're loved. Everyone needs to hear it sometimes. Okay, we're gonna change the rates. And now you have my rates. Okay, very nice. Look at all this crap. I'm gonna get rid of battery voltage. I just like the average cell count. I hate crosshairs, so that's going away. We'll leave this stuff. Interesting. Throttle position, no thank you. Timer, it's at the end. Warnings, sure. Timer 2. See, at the end, when you're done flying, it'll tell you how long you flew anyways. It's good to keep track of that so that you know kind of how long your drone flies. I don't care about latitude, longitude. Let's get rid of that. Speed! Oh, I like speed. I've never had that before. Let's see how fast it goes. The battery, I always like that up there. Usually just if the radio says we're like critical whatever thing, then I'm a little bit more careful. Video transmitter, are we going to be blasting it on 1.6? Yeah, why not? No, 800. To me, the whole point of having a really strong VTX is to just run it at half power and have that like leeway. No, it's not working so hard. It's going to do a great job and you're happy. Low power disarm. Just leave it on. Okay, yeah, sure. Until first arm. So that means it won't go up to full power until you arm it. And then once you arm it, it goes to 800. So before that, it stays lower, so you're not blasting your VTX. Boom, boom, boom. Save, save, save. Do they have one of these now for Express LRS? Figurator. Can we do this online now? Tell me we can do it online. The web. Yes. Yes. There. I think we can just do it like this. Run web flasher. Yeah. Okay. See? There we go. We're learning something. We can do it on the web. 3.5. I wonder if it'll still connect with my stuff. I think 3.5 is the last one that does a pile of stuff, so I'm just sticking everything to 3.5. Axis flying. There it is. So yours will be here. Hardware target. Hopefully. Do I have to download the Lua script? Can I just go next? Find phrase. Uh-oh. Mr. Snake. Can we not do it on Wi-Fi? Let's try, instead of doing serial UART, we'll do beta flight pass-through and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so here we go. Tell me this is going to work. Okay, it looks like it did it. Okay, so now we don't have to install all this crap on our computer. We can go back here. Now we can connect. And another little tip, instead of taking it off your drone, always just do it from the USB. That way you're not in and out all the time. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it's connected to our receiver. We're able to do this all online without having to do any other stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the modes. You see armed. So I'm going to set this up for my radio. See, last time I didn't save it. So here we go, add range, and then you click the clicker. I want it to be there. My beeper, I like it to be on this button. So we're going to put the beeper on this button. Add range. Boom, boom. Now, where's the flip over? Flip over. I like to stick it here. So it's, and then I also arm it here, so it's all on one clicker. I know it's sketchy because it's like arm, disarm, flip over, crash. It's all in one switch, nice and easy. But you might not want to do that because it's a bit. You could accidentally disarm and put it on flip over after crash. I'm just used to it like that, and I like it for like whoop racing and whatever because I'm such a whoop racer. Let's spin the motors. Let's make sure they spin the right way. But over here, the low stick threshold, you're going to take this and you're going to make it that from 50 to 10. And you're going to take this from 1900 and make it 2000. That's going to give you about like 10% more resolution. So it just makes your highs and your lows have more space. When you're ready to put a tune on it, what you're going to do is you're going to go to my channel. You're going to go to the playlists. You're going to go to the beginner playlist. And if you are a beginner and you want to learn stuff, just look at this whole playlist. There's lots of useful things in here for you. So if you want to build a drone from scratch, this teaches you everything you need to build your drone from scratch, whether it's digital or analog. Just follow that guide. Anyone can do it. I made it like for a child. This will teach you how to take care of your batteries. This is the one that teaches you about RPM filtering, also settings that make your drone fly better. This will teach you how to start doing edits on CapCut. This will teach you how to put 3 rates on one switch. So you can just take your 3 switch and have 3 different rates and be able to switch rates till you find something you like. This is tips on like exercises you can do that'll make you fly better. And boom, here, the PID tune. So I put this on all my drones, from 1S drones to big 5-inch drones. Take these PIDs, toss them on anything, and they will make anything fly better. I've never had a drone that I put these on where it doesn't fly better. We are going to try this without my tune to see how it flies out of the box without my tune. Make sure that your radio is off. You make sure that Betaflight is disconnected. Now, it's so nice that we can do all this stuff without having to have all the programs on our computer. So now we can open it, connect that thing, connect it, and refresh and connect. There we go. So now we're in. So now you plug your battery in. You click read settings. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go flash all ESCs. Why is it showing my bloody face? So you go to flash all ESCs. You pick the newest one, 2.1. Then you pick 96 and you hit flash. And then what's going to happen, it's going to go through all of these, it's going to flash them. It might change reversed or normal, so if it does that, remember what these are and put them back to that. Then take these and bring them up. You don't have to bring them up all the way like you used to. The newer version has that adjusted, so just bring them up a little bit past halfway. Take this and turn it to 15. Once it's set up, put right settings, so it puts it there. Then go into Open Melody Editor. And you can pick any of these songs. Basically, you put in the song, you have it, you click it, Blue Jay, play, then you accept, and then you write melodies. Once you're done doing that, you put write settings, it'll write it all, then you can disconnect. Make sure that you are not on Betaflight and that your radio is off when you do that. Otherwise, you will have problems. Now we're going to go into Betaflight. We're going to connect. Anything you do on Betaflight, make sure that you save, otherwise it goes away. You're going to go also to your motors here, and you're going to put on bidirectional D-shot. So you turn that on because now you have that set up. You're going to count the motor poles, the magnets on the motors. This has 14 magnets. Make sure that this is right whenever you do this, okay? Because if you don't, you can have some big problems. Once you have bidirectional D-shot on, the right magnets, you save it, and then you are good to go. Okay, now you're going to get a little lesson in props. I actually heard someone the other day complaining about how the props were not labeled correctly. You're never going to have your props labeled again after this, because we are going to make you competent. I don't know which way it spins. That's never gonna be you. You're gonna be better than that. I always set up the props to be spinning out. If they're spinning in, they can grab things and throw it into your camera. They can catch a tree easier. So spinning out is always better. That means they're gonna be spinning out, away, away, okay? So now see this propeller? Which side is coming up? Oh, it's this side. That means it spins to the left. Which side is coming up here? Oh, it's this side. That means it spins to the right. It's always going to be like that. You pick one up, which way does it spin? Oh, this is upside down. Let's put it right side up and look at it. Oh, look, the edge, the upper edge is on the right. That means it spins to the right. I don't even have to try to read or look at the label, even though it's there. Why do I need to do that? Just look at it. Boom. Oh, it spins to the right. Boom. All your problems are solved forever. You're welcome. Smash the like button.
Do it!
Join my Patreon.
Do it! Yes, you can!
Worth $2.
Just do it!
Information to save your life forever. See how easy that was? Imagine trying to read that crap. Perfect. So now make sure that these are on nice and tight.
Get it right, get it right, get it tight.
Because you don't want them to fly off. You don't want to lose your drone. You don't want to break your drone. You don't want to cut someone's face off. Very nice. And then for me, I like to spin it until it stops spinning whenever I tighten anything. Spin it till it doesn't spin anymore. Oh, no, it's not there. There it is. Okay, very nice. And then, little half squeeze. And then, very nice, wonderful. And now we're ready to go and fly. Be testing the 3.5 versus the 4, and we're also doing a 5-inch today, but just looking at this, I feel like there's a lot of weight that doesn't need to be there. There's a space that could be saved in the front. The camera doesn't have to be out as much. This drone specifically should have bumpers. Yeah, there's lots of wasted space to me, a lot of added weight that you don't really need. I've never flown this, so we're flying it for the first time, and we're gonna just talk about the differences. But look at this, 3.5 to 4-inch. They look almost the same size. Then you take that 4-inch and this 5, look at that. Holy cow, so much bigger. Axis Flying, get me to design a 5-inch for you. I think I could do it better. The thing that drives me nuts with drones is just wasted space and certain design things. These bump protection should be in the front of the motor because that's where you're going to hit more. This whole thing could be brought in a little bit more. There's space there that we could use so we could make it a bit tighter. Also save some space in the back too. There's just ways that this could be lighter with a little bit better of a center of gravity and everything. Here we go. Looks pretty dark in there. Let's hit record. And should feel like everything else, right? Woo! Okay. The video seems like it's like locked. Is the video locked at like 25? Okay. Woo. The video does not seem like it's the tune feels good. I have to say that. The tune does feel good. The video is scaring me. Why it did that?
I just had a weird little... Can't do it. Yay! That doesn't sound too good. I don't know what I did to it. Talky talk while we do this. Yeah, this is my first time having GPS and all that stuff, so I don't know if, like, I don't know what happened at first flight, but something like desynced. So now with this one, I don't really want to, yeah, the propellers are a little bit yucky, and the video doesn't look that great. Can you hear? Yeah, that is something sounds terrible, and maybe I bashed one of the motors. I don't know what the heck that sound is. Yeah, I have 2 spinning propellers. I've never had to deal with that either. So what are we gonna do? I don't know, man. I just want to kill this battery. I didn't have the thing to tighten these up, so I can't retighten them, and I screwed up some props. To me, this is probably the best deal on the market. It has a great tune, so that's nice. I'm flying with batteries that are probably too big for it. I would fly this with a 13 6S, not a 15 6S. Still, the weight wasn't that much of a problem for it. It flew nice. I think the propeller got loosened after the accident. Had a big accident. Everything looks fine. Everything's held together well. Blah, 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 blah. But it's just, I don't think it's for me. Like, I'm not a 5-inch person. I love these little guys. It's just giving you another option. I really do think this is probably the best first timers 5-inch. It has GPS, 1.6 watt VTX, a full size stack. It's not for me. It might be for you. VTX power, it says it's at 800, but I felt like it was more at 25. So I feel like I should have got better picture out of it. The feed could have been cleaner. I'm surprised that it came with a Cadex camera instead of the Axis flying one. I don't know what happened there. Before I smacked it, the motor seemed pretty smooth. The flight characteristics really good. The tune is good. It's one of the first tunes that I was pretty happy with. Yeah, it was our maiden flight, so I haven't flown it enough to be like good with it and know. I have to think about if I'm gonna keep trying this or not. I don't really get the joy out of this that I get out of these. I don't really feel like a huge power difference. It's kind of like when you have a small motorcycle that you can just push to the limits and it's screaming and it feels amazing. That's what these guys feel like. And then with these, they have way more power maybe, but you're not pushing them all the way all the time. And I'm not racing, I'm freestyling. So I don't feel like I need to kick the throttle all the time. With this, I can like kick the throttle and go like full speed and be in control and love it. With this, the moment I see a person, I get kind of scared. I try to avoid them. But with these, I see a person, oh, it's a person. I can explore, I can like say hi and stuff like that. I put my rates on it. that it felt really good. Like it didn't not feel good. To enjoy this, the video has to be cleaner. I need a smaller battery. I need cleaner video. The video is not good enough on that. And it's just like one of the whole points that I thought, you know, I get a bigger camera, bigger everything, it would look better. But I'm like, I get better video out of these guys. Let's go fly these now. This is the ballerina. We're gonna see it rip. Gonna give it a good rip this time. Yeah. The video looks so bloody good here. So good. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I'm at 400. I'm not even at 800. And it's just, oh, so good. I've never really like ripped it. Let's like, yeah, I can full throttle. Okay. We don't want to kill the battery right away. But the whole point of this thing was to be able to just like get in the air and feel nice and just, wow. I'm looking the wrong way. I gotta turn around. What happens? Can I actually like turn around? Woo! That's weird. Okay. So now I can actually look that way. Where am I? Yeah, let's fly into the trees. Why not? Like, look at this. Oh. How far can I go? Wow. Okay.
RF signal critical.
Okay, that's not good. But it's just, I made this to be able to just go fly in the sky and explore and be like acrobatic and
RF signal critical.
yes. Oh, okay. Let's go back into the field. Ah! Yeah, the ballerina is just it's floaty, it's smooth, it's just made to. It's not made to really rip. It's made to, but it can. As if you rip it, you break it. Like it'll crash and it'll probably crack, but it's just, oh, it's just smooth. So smooth. And there's a baby. Yes. Oh no, did I just have a... Why did it do that?
Telemetry lost. Telemetry.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!
So from the big accident, we smashed into the concrete, and this one is done now. The frame is fine, the electronics are good, but this motor's bejangled. So yeah, this frame is not meant to do freestyle. It's meant to be out and explore and do that fun stuff, like a Flywoo Explorer. Yeah, it can't take hits, so one motor down. We went from up in the sky into the concrete, and the frame's fine. We just broke a motor. So we'll replace that motor. We're gonna finish strong with this 4mm T700 carbon. The discus, it's in pusher formation, and this thing we can just beat the living crap out of, and we can't break it. So let's go have fun with this. It's with like an old 650 that's like a year old. These COUPERT 650 batteries are pretty good. They've lasted me like a year. This is the Foxier Predator V5. I don't like the camera as much on this one. Now that I've been flying it more, I find that I can see everything. Like even at nighttime when you can't see as much, or it kind of looks like crap in the feed, when you're flying it, I can actually see all the details that I need to see. Holy cow, I've been flying with 10 milliwatt on my Express ELRS because I was on the simulator. I have to give it another chance. I went really far with that other one. I shouldn't have done that. Let's rip. This is gonna be the best. But this is also what I've spent, like, I've spent so many years working on this thing, right? Are we recording? Yeah, we are. Okay. Like, this thing can just, it just rips. Where's a person? I saw a person. Hey, it's a person. Yay. Woo! You know what I don't know how to do? I don't know how to Maddie spin. I should learn how to Maddie spin. Trippy spin. I should learn how to trippy spin. Can I? Woo! Oh! I need to learn how to trippy spin. It's really windy. What about the other way? It's so windy. It's so windy. But like this thing, I need. What is it? You go like that, you go like that, and you go, oh yeah! Phenomenal! I really do need to learn how to do this trippy spin thing. Okay, I think I did it. I did it. I trippy spinned. Okay, let's keep doing it. New trick. New trick. Let's try it the other way. Try it the other way. I can't do it. I can't do it the other way. I can only do it one way. Let's just keep doing it. This thing has so much like agility, it's just nuts. It feels so good.
That thing's quick, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I can't believe how responsive that thing is, man. How quick does that thing go?
I don't know.
Like I've seen them go, but I've never seen them go that fast. That's incredible. Like, I mean, we talk about electric cars moving quick. This thing,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's so small, eh?
Yeah.
That's the battery?
Yeah.
Does it have a camera on it? Or?
Yeah. So here's the camera. And the camera has an analog feed that feeds to this, and these are antennas, like, you know, the old analog TVs.
Yeah.
So that's basically
Is that right?
how I see it. These are the ones that most people fly. Actually making a video about it, right? But like, see, most people are flying these big ones.
Okay.
And I designed these little ones because in Toronto, if they're under 250 grams, there's basically like no law.
Oh, right. I've seen
Yeah.
that on the news where they said they use it for because they.
So I rip those things around, and it's funny because you're like, that thing rips, and that's what we all say.
It rips. I mean, when you shot it up in the air, if you seen this thing 20 years ago, you would think there's UFOs. Honestly, I mean, this is crazy, man.
That was fun.
Like, not much to it. I mean, you know, but it seems substantial, the construction and everything of it. Now, what would something like that cost?
Yeah, basically to get all the parts and build it yourself, you're looking at about close to probably around 300 American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not crazy.
And I build them and tune them for about $100.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's you in there.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, there I see you. Oh, wow.
So you see how it doesn't look that great?
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's analog, but like it
Right,
feels amazing. And
oh,
then,
no, I mean, you can still see it and everything. I mean,
No,
why,
no.
it's, you know.
And then we strap a GoPro on top, and then it looks amazing.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta tell you a few things. I had my Express ELRS at 10 milliwatts. The desync was not the drone's fault either, because it happened on both of them. I didn't have the Express ELRS powered enough, so that was my fault. On the field, I guess I've been a little bit critical because I love these. I love the sub 250 drones. They give me everything I want and more. When you saw the video feed of this one compared to just this one, just seeing how much better the video looks on this is something else, right? But then also you have to remember, this is a drone I got for like less than $200, and this drone costs probably about $300, $400 just to build. So it's a little bit unfair to compare something that costs basically twice as much. At this price point, I think that getting a 5-inch, getting like the cheapest 5-inch that you can even build off AliExpress costs about as much as this. If you were to buy all these parts separately, you're going to be spending way more. I think that this is like a brand new drone at a ridiculous price. So, but there's some improvements that can be made. So we're going to make some bumpers to protect the camera. We're going to make some bumpers to protect the motors. I put my tune on it already. You can do that too. So we'll be making a little bit more content with this. I'm going to take a video where we kind of modify this drone and make it better. And that's what I like to do with all bind and flies. You buy them, you make them a bit better. So we'll do that. Make sure you subscribe to do that. And I really do. I think it's a great deal. I think it's a beautiful drone. I didn't tighten these things properly, or maybe when I had the accident it came undone or whatever. I'm going to keep it. I really like it. You know, it had a really good tune out of the box, but now I put my tune on it and everything. We're gonna put smaller batteries on it because those batteries were huge, and we're gonna give it another go, and I might end up designing some sort of I might design a 5-inch. Who knows? Maybe. Is that kind of like it gets me going? It gets the creative juices going. But these guys are great. I can get just as good footage as anyone on a 5-inch with this thing. Whenever you see GoPro videos, it's from this. So go into the description, check out my my drones, and thanks for hanging out.